In the latest events on General Hospital, the drama unfolds on multiple fronts, weaving together intrigue, conflict, and familial struggles. At the PCPD, Jocelyn approaches Anna, urging her to arrest Cyrus for allegedly stabbing Dex. She recounts Felicia's observation that Cyrus' bell stopped ringing just before the stabbing at Rice Plaza. Anna dismisses Jocelyn's claims, citing a lack of evidence, surveillance, or witnesses. She also questions why Cyrus would retaliate months after Sonny's orders for Dex to kill him. Frustrated, Jocelyn insists on Cyrus' guilt. Meanwhile, Lucky and Liz investigate Cyrus at the Port Charles Grill. Liz cleverly interacts with Cyrus, feigning politeness to gain his trust, while Lucky plays the bad cop. The two debate strategies, with Liz suggesting she might volunteer at Cyrus' redemption mission to learn more, though Lucky warns against it. Despite their differing opinions, they agree to work together. At the PCPD, Anna interrogates Cyrus, pressing him about the stabbing. Cyrus denies involvement, claiming forgiveness toward Dex. Jocelyn impulsively accuses him, revealing Anna's suspicions. Cyrus leaves unscathed, cautioning Anna and Jocelyn to tread carefully. Alexis meets with Drew, expressing concern about Scout's stability amid Drew's hotel living situation and his budding relationship with Willow. Alexis suggests Scout stay with her until Drew finds permanent housing. Drew reassures Alexis that his relationship with Willow is real and could provide the stability Scout needs. Alexis challenges him to ensure Scout's needs are prioritized over his personal desires. At the hospital, Felicia informs Carly that Willow has removed Michael from her visitation list. Carly, upset, considers exposing Drew to the press for his alleged manipulation. Felicia cautions against escalating the family feud. Meanwhile, Carly learns from Jack that a German clinic might help Michael, though admission is uncertain. Carly enlists Jack's help to secure a spot for Michael. Elsewhere, tensions rise at the Quartermain mansion as Sonny confronts Tracy about withholding his grandchildren. Tracy refuses, claiming they belong with their family, not Willow or Sonny. A heated exchange ensues, with Tracy reminding Sonny of his past actions, including AJ's death. Jason intervenes, urging Tracy to release the children. Despite his loyalty to Sonny, Jason ultimately sides with Monica and refuses to take the kids. Sonny storms out, suffering a brief heart episode. At the Brown Dog Bar, Cody bets his savings on a PCU game. Trina and Gio watch the game, cheering for Kai, but disaster strikes when Kai is injured, leading to PCU's loss. Cody loses all his money and leaves dejected. Sasha, witnessing his despair, sympathizes with him. Felicia encounters Emma at the bar, expressing concern about Emma's reckless behavior after past incidents of property damage. Emma asserts her independence, but Felicia encourages her to make wise choices with her fresh start in Port Charles. As the episode concludes, various storylines hint at more conflicts to come. Sonny's health issues loom ominously, and Willow clashes with Nina over her strained relationships with Carly and Sonny. Meanwhile, Tracy's accusations against Carly resurface, threatening to unravel past secrets. This multi-layered narrative continues to explore themes of loyalty, justice, and family dynamics as the residents of Port Charles navigate their interconnected lives. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Messy Syrup. It's me, Abby, here. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Keep watching, so let's dive into today's video. Drew Kane's life in General Hospital is spiraling into chaos as an unexpected investigation threatens to upend his plans and expose long-buried secrets. Just as Drew prepares to leave Port Charles, shocking accusations thrust him into the center of controversy, igniting tension across the town. An intense inquiry into Drew's actions over the past few months shakes his world. Allegations of financial misconduct at Aurora Media, and other questionable dealings cast doubt on his integrity. The scrutiny jeopardizes his reputation and causes allies to question his motives while emboldening his enemies. Drew finds himself fighting on multiple fronts as the town's trust in him wanes. The investigation doesn't just impact Drew, it sends shockwaves through those closest to him. Carly Spencer and Sonny Corinthos, powerful figures in Port Charles, struggle to reconcile Drew's potential guilt with their loyalty to him. Willow Tate and Nina Reeves are drawn into the fray, their relationships with Drew threatened by the growing tension. Willow, already burdened by family challenges, faces the unsettling possibility that Drew has betrayed her trust. Meanwhile, Nina's emotional history with Drew and her own vulnerabilities make her a volatile force in the unfolding drama. Drew's troubles extend beyond personal relationships. His alleged financial fraud at Aurora Media raises suspicions of deeper criminal activities, drawing the attention of powerful adversaries like Cyrus Renault. These enemies see the investigation as an opportunity to strike, pushing Drew into a fight for his life and legacy. Monica's death and Drew's arrest. Amid the chaos, Drew suffers another devastating blow: the death of his beloved adoptive mother, Monica Quartermaine. Her loss devastates the Quartermaine family, but tragedy escalates when Drew is arrested at Monica's memorial. Accused of fraud and other illicit activities, he is handcuffed in front of grieving family members, deepening the scandal. Determined to clear Drew's name, the Quartermaines rally together. Jason Morgan, despite a strained relationship with Drew, is motivated by Monica's dying wish to mend their bond. Using the family's resources and Monica's legacy as inspiration, they launch an effort to uncover the truth and fight the charges against Drew. The drama divides the town. Supporters believe in Drew's innocence, while others demand accountability. Long-standing relationships are tested as secrets come to light. Carly and Sonny wrestle with their loyalties, Michael Corinthos faces renewed conflict with Drew, and Nina's explosive reactions threaten to spiral into new conflicts. Drew's resilience is pushed to the limit as he faces betrayal, dangerous enemies, and the weight of his past mistakes. The investigation challenges him to confront his vulnerabilities and make difficult choices that will shape his future. At its core, this storyline is a powerful exploration of redemption, loyalty, and the enduring strength of family bonds. As the investigation unfolds, Port Charles is left reeling, and Drew's fight for justice promises to redefine the lives of everyone involved. One of the classic General Hospital lines is, "It's Monica's house. Alan bought it for her. Sadly, Leslie Charleson died recently, so we will also lose Monica." Which Quartermaine will be the new owner? Monica will likely leave the Quartermaine mansion to Jason. When he was younger, he was her and Alan's golden boy. After the accident that took away his memory, everything changed. Jason no longer wanted a medical career and became Sonny's enforcer. He cut ties with most of the Q family, but Monica's love for him never changed. She did everything possible to have a relationship with her son, and Jason loved her for it. She was his soft spot, and he tried to do what he could to make her happy. Jason will be devastated by the loss of his mother. It will be interesting to see what he would do with the house. Jason would not want it, but he might keep it for Danny or Jake. Monica's only grandson is Michael. He is AJ's biological child, although he was raised by Sonny. Monica adored Michael and was happy that he embraced her and the Qs as his family. He is definitely in the running to inherit the house. Michael will be out of the picture for an undetermined amount of time, so it may not make sense for him to own the mansion. The last thing the Qs need is for Willow to get her hands on it. Oh no, not Drew. Monica did not know Drew existed until 2017, when they realized he was Jason's long-lost twin. But she immediately embraced him as her own, and the family welcomed him with open arms. That was the old Drew. The new version of Drew is awful. Monica's feelings may have changed after his affair with her grandson's wife. She couldn't possibly still leave the house to him, could she? Tracy should inherit the estate. Monica and Tracy have a long and complicated history. Over the years, the sisters-in-law went from hatred to sparring partners to mutual respect to even love. Monica's ownership of the house has always been a thorn in Tracy's side, and she cringes every time it is mentioned. Tracy was coincidentally just chatting with her friend Stella about her sis-in-law. She mentioned how worried she was and how she missed their relationship. After everything the two had been through, they became friends and matriarchs of the family. Tracy hated to admit it, but she was secretly happy that Monica had let every stray in Port Charles live in their home. After all the Monica's house jokes, it's time for the new statement to be, "It's Tracy's house." Monica left it to her. That would be a fitting ending to Monica's storyline. Who do you think will inherit the Q mansion? Death seems to loom its shadow over Port Charles, as many characters have recently been killed off on General Hospital over the past few months. A recent clip has shown another character, Sonny, suffered yet another recent health scare. Fans are starting to wonder if Port Charles is set to lose another character. Sonny has been played by Maurice Benard since 1993. Over the years, viewers have seen the powerful mob leader become a central character on the soap. However, in a recent clip, Sonny could be seen suffering chest pain. With the character's health already being up in the air, soap fans are worried the character's time might soon be up. As noted by Mandatory, Sonny could be seen working out at a gym, only to suffer chest pains and fall to the ground. Not wanting to come off as vulnerable, he refuses to get his health checked. Sonny eventually relents on the condition that Dr. Gannon examines him at home. However, this ultimately falls through. A teaser for the next episode, however, showed his health concerns haven't gone away for good. Sonny could once again be seen with his hands on his chest. This caused some fans to worry that this could be the soap's way of writing off Sonny's character. Many had feared he wouldn't survive his recent health scares. That said, neither the soap staff or Benard himself have confirmed that he or his character are leaving the series. As Mandatory noted, given that there are no reports that indicate Sonny's exit, it could be considered that he will be staying on the show. The speculations about his departure emerged due to his character's continuous health scares on the show. His condition may have worsened after years of balancing his personal and criminal life, which likely took a toll on his mental and physical health. If he is not set to depart, then fans can expect him to overcome the health scare soon. As previously reported, towards the end of 2024, co-head writers Elizabeth Court and Chris Van Etten teased what viewers would see on the soap in 2025. Talking with TV Insider, they noted, Sonny is hit with an existential crisis that has him re-examining his personal and professional lives. They continued that Sonny will be forced to make a big decision about his future, and anything that impacts the reigning mob boss of Port Charles will impact everyone on the canvas. At the time, fans had already seen hints of Sonny's health problems on the show. However, the writer's comments suggested Sonny wouldn't immediately succumb to his health problems. What do you think will be Sonny's fate on General Hospital? What do you think will be the fallout of his health scares? General Hospital spoilers reveal that several exciting storylines are heating up while new ones are set to kick off. GH co-head writers Elizabeth Court and Chris Van Etten have much more to come in 2025. So let's look at what they told TV Insider about their vision for Port Charles. For starters, Van Etten and Court addressed how things are going in their writing partnership. Fortunately, the two of them collaborate well since they never stop riffing and bouncing ideas off each other. Sometimes the suggestions can get a bit wild, but Court and Van Etten talked about creating a safe space so they can basically suggest anything. Even if they have to dial an idea down later, it's important to have those initial creative bursts and expand upon them. Sometimes when we rein it in, The ludicrous idea is the most exciting one, Elizabeth Court and Chris Van Etten said. The duo also had some interesting comments about the version of Port Charles that they're writing. Two words came to mind when asked to describe Van Etten and Court's current PC: volatile and sexy. Of course, some fans might disagree with that assessment. That's especially true since Drew Quartermaine and Willow Corinthos' affair has become such a huge part of the show lately. When you look at all the backlash over Willow and Drew on social media, it's easy to see that many viewers view their pairing as selfish and gross more than anything else. Nevertheless, Van Etten and Court seem quite proud of the storylines they're creating. According to the pair, they view their co-head writing duties as an incredible responsibility, so they're working to balance the show's history with challenging new stories for the characters on canvas. How do you feel about Elizabeth Court and Chris Van Etten's collaboration so far? Does the duo's vision for the show leave you with positive predictions about GA's future, or would you rather see a different vision instead? General Hospital spoilers say some shockers and shakeups are still to come, so stay tuned for updates on all the stunning news and heated confrontations. Quite a few characters have left General Hospital over the past few months. However, one character is set to make their return to Port Charles. In doing so, they also could potentially shake things up on the soap. Recent events on General Hospital have seen various characters leave or get killed off. Sam McCall passed away from a heart attack following a liver donation. Dex Heller went into cardiac arrest while recovering from a stab wound. Recently, Michael Corinthos was burned alive at Sonny Corinthos' penthouse. However, that's not to say other characters haven't returned to Port Charles either. This includes Lulu Spencer recently waking up from a coma and Valentin Cassadine's surprising return. In fact, one character's recent return in particular might really change things on the soap, Selena Wu. Soap Opera Digest previously broke the news that Selena Wu would be returning to the soap. As it reported, look out, Port Charles. The fan fave mobster, who hasn't appeared on screen since March 2024, returns to the canvas this week. On General Hospital, Selena Wu is the leader of the Wu crime family and has served as the head of the triad. During her time on the show, she established herself as a dangerous threat, from installing car bombs, blackmailing, and ordering out hits on other characters. Lydia Look first played the character in 2015. The character had been off and on the soap over the years, having last appeared back in March 2024, though she was mentioned well until October. Towards the end of 2024, it was announced that she would be returning to the role. Soaps highlighted that Selena's return could have all sorts of implications for Port Charles. For example, it was mused that Selena could be behind the recent explosion at Sonny's penthouse. This would implicate her in what happened to Chad Duell's Michael. Selena's return to General Hospital brings up a lot of possible stories for Sonny. Of course, if Selena does turn out to be the culprit, things might not work out for her. As the publication noted, Sonny will put her in the grave even faster than he did Kate's. In addition, Selena's nephew Brad previously mentioned his aunt felt he wasn't a good fit for the family business. Beforehand, there was some speculation he could be the new head of the triad. With Selena's return, there could be a new struggle for power in Port Charles. After all, this also comes out at a time when Sonny wants to leave his criminal past behind him. What do you think Selena Wu's return to General Hospital will bring about in Port Charles? General Hospital spoilers hint there are so many moving pieces to the Brooke Lynn Quartermaine Chase first pregnancy storyline. There's the very fact BLQ got pregnant in her teens thanks to a fling with Dante Falconeri. There's also the Giovanni Gio Palmieri factor of the equation, Brooke Lynn and Dante's child, who was given up for adoption. And the only person who seems to know about this is Lois Cirillo. Still, it's hard to believe that Brooklyn never put two and two together after all these years where Gio was concerned. GA spoilers note there's been a ton of innuendos with this storyline, from Lois' facial expressions whenever the words first grandchild are uttered in any context, as well as BLQ's face when first pregnancy is mentioned. Still, Maxie Jones recently talked about how traumatic James West's birth was with Brooklyn, and this also seems to suggest that Gio's birth may have been traumatic as well. GA spoilers: was Brooklyn Quartermain lied to? It's clear that Lois and BLQ were the only two who knew about her first pregnancy, with potentially Sonny Corinthos as an ally. After all, is it any coincidence that Sonny paid for all of Gio's schooling and violin activities? Still, it's hard to say for sure. Sonny is quite generous with his money, and Gio's had a hard time with both adoptive parents passing away. Plus, if Lois encouraged it, Sonny would oblige. With that said, what if Gio's birth was traumatic? So much so that BLQ either passed out or was given aesthetics because she needed to go under. What if when she came to Lois came up with a lie? Perhaps Gio's Bensonhurst parents were desperate to have a child of their own and agreed to adopt the boy to give him a better life. Brooklyn may have insisted on keeping the baby as she approached her final weeks of pregnancy, and Lois concocted the lie to allow her daughter to move on with her life. It just seems odd that Gio would pop up in Bensonhurst right after BLQ gave birth and she wouldn't question anything. Was Brooklyn lied to? Does she believe her first baby died? Drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you agree or disagree? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more updates. Your opinions matter, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.